Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 5 of Let's Play Game of Thrones. I just love this music. Can you hear that music? I feel like I should turn that up. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit, and hopefully I don't forget. And I don't let it get too loud. But that music is just something else. This guy that made it, he made it specifically for this mod for Crusader Kings 2. He's a composer from France. Awesome guy. So, really good music. Really want to enjoy it. So, okay, where we left off last, we were just falling in love with Littlefinger here. We've fulfilled her no, apparently I fulfilled her marriage wish. I don't remember doing that. But she likes me better for having done that, and now I'm sleeping with her, of course. She doesn't like the fact that I'm excommunicated. We need to try to get back in the good graces of the High Septon. To do that, we need piety. Which is not going to happen anytime soon. We're so screwed. Okay. Still an average military ruler. Yes, yes. Crown loyalists. So, let's check out how things are going down here in the south. So, the realm is kind of like fractured, but only because there's a war happening right now. It's Lord Paramount Baelin the Arrogant of the Iron Islands is attacking the civil war to lower crown authority against King Robert the Black Stag. Apparently we have new important decisions available. Decide upon civil war sides. Wow, there's 3 options for it. Interesting. So why do I get 3 choices? Sir Alistair, is that the 3 people on his side? No. That is Alistair Sarwick, John Connington, and Balin Greyjoy. I know Balin Greyjoy. He's in this war. I don't want to be involved in that. Let's check out those other characters though. Let's see. Sarwick. How come that doesn't work? That should work, shouldn't it? S-A-R-W-Y-C-K. W-Y-C-K. Sarwick. Okay, I don't know why that doesn't work, but I'm gonna give up on that option. So I'm assuming there's maybe another war happening somewhere. Maybe we can see it from here. No, he's just in a couple wars. Well, let's choose the one against Balin Greyjoy. And we're going to support the throne. And yet the option is still here. Support the throne. Interesting. Okay, well I don't really know what those are supposed to do. Okay, we're trying to get up to 250 gold. I wonder how, I mean, do you only get piety from attributes and traits? Oh, you know what I should probably do? Let's let the High Septon, let's see if we can get a new Septon. Ooh, I love that music. I gotta turn it down soon though, because it's a little bit loud. Can you get a new Septon? Somebody who's got skill in the skill of learning. A holy man, yes. Costs us piety to do that. Well, let's do it anyway. Yeah. Yawn, 12 learning. See, now I can perform charity, have a 16% chance of gaining some piety, and this guy's not likely to get trampled by the mob. Not nearly as much as the previous guy. So let's go ahead and perform charity here. Okay, how is the world going? We are actually technically losing it. Looks like... Huh. How come I'm not, like, actually involved in the war? I thought I offered my allegiance to him. Personal interaction. There's his army. He's got quite a few men. He seems to be completely ignorant of the fact that he's suffering 24% attrition per month. Seems like a rather foolish move for a for the Iron Throne, or for the Iron Throne. Personal interaction. You could send him a gift of 200 gold. Hell no. That seems to just be insults and gold. Wow, it's like a pretty clean cut difference here between the two sides. Now hopefully that one of these women will get pregnant soon, I'm hoping. Actually, I picked a woman with a stutter. And our attractive bastard. Who's lustful. Come on, woman. Spit out a child. She doesn't even like me that much. It has come to my attention that the Master of Laws of Northweld, Lucas of Wickby, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on a title that he's fabricated for his liege, Lord Penthar of Northweald. Okay, so he is in service to this guy, who is one of my neighbors. He's here. So this guy here is trying to fabricate a claim on Mid-Lore Point. I'm sure he'll do it. They always do. Every time you see that, they always do it. Yes, so he's gone ahead with his claim on my title despite having nothing more than a laughable and obviously fabricated document. Now this is a big problem because he has 2 counties, and I'd imagine, yes, that is a much, much more powerful castle than mine, and as is this, a level 3 and 4, and I only have a level 1. Now he is a duke, and I am considered a count, so I could potentially maybe become his vassal, but it's a direct claim that he's just fabricated. So I think I'd actually lose my title. Let's turn the music down a little bit. I just wanted to enjoy it in the beginning. Okay, so now what? Well, your reports from Mid-Lore Point that your reports, your High Septon, I imagine should go right there. Your High Septon reports from Mid-Lore Point that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed and your pious standing has improved. Yay! Now we're just at negative 168. Private farms. Some light infantry and taxes. I think I'm going to have to rely on... Oh, jeez, this is tough. I mean, he starts in such a weakened position. I mean, how am I... I mean, in the books, he's granted a... He's granted Harrenhal. That's like his idea is he's going to become the Lord Paramount of Harrenhal, and then he uses that new title to get himself married to the Vale, and then he uses the Vale inheritance and all that to become the leader of the Vale. So he takes over all of the Vale. Harrenhal, I don't actually know where that is, but it's... Let's actually search. Maybe we can find it. Harrenhal. High Lordship of Harrenhal. Okay, so this is it right here, I guess. The Duchy. This is the County of Harrenhal. And then the whole thing is considered the Duchy of Harrenhal. And this must be the Castle of Harrenhal. So it's a very, very powerful castle, level 5. He inherits this, or is given this for his service, with his negotiations somehow in the book, and then he uses that to, yeah. Okay, so I discovered a plot where Lord Mathos of Dalston Keep seeks to kill Lord Petyr Littlefinger. So who? Who now? This guy down here wants to kill me. And for what reason would you possibly benefit from seeing me dead? I mean, why do you care about me? I could try to kill him right back. Oh. That's new. Convince Robert that Lord Mathos is a traitor. Or I could just try to kill him. He's 55 years old and stressed, so I'm imagining he's not going to live too much longer anyway. You know, that's probably why he wants it. He wants to become Master of Coin. He serves King Robert directly, so I'm in his way. I'm Master of Coin. He wants me dead so he can become Master of Coin. Although his stewardship is nothing compared to mine. Rather than killing him, let's see if we can prove that he's a traitor. We can get the Master of Dalston involved. This is tough. It'd be a lot easier for me to plot if I was not excommunicated. So we'll need to get that fixed. And even if I get unexcommunicated, I'm always going to have this dishonorable trait, which is really annoying. It's disappointing that I got caught on my very first murder. Seems to me like Littlefinger would be an expert at murder. It will be interesting to see how these battles go once we can actually start participating in them. But in the meanwhile, we'll hide in the shadows, like a good Lord Baelish does. Dear Lord Petyr Littlefinger, I hereby invite you to the wedding of King Robert Baratheon and Queen Ermesinde Rosby in King's Landing. Interesting. So he's married himself to Rosby, House Rosby. Florian, Tanda, Bethany. Is it terrible if I don't recognize the family? Let's see. Her parents are both deceased. I don't get it. They're not special. They're not landed. But okay. Of course I'll go. Any opportunity for plotting and court intrigue is something I want. My co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that Lord Mathos is planning a revolt against his liege. The evidence will discreetly find its way into the hands of King Robert, who cannot fail to act on it. I will see him disgraced. 40% chance we succeed, 60% chance it fails. Let's try it. I'll probably get caught. No, I've succeeded! He was completely fooled by the fabricated evidence of Lord Mathos' treason. I can only be a matter of time before he's arrested. That's right, you bastard. You don't plot against me. Son of a bitch. Go to jail. Can he still try to kill me from jail? If he can, I'm gonna kill him. King Robert I greeted us warmly to the wedding. Dornish wine was served, and the most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. The ceremony between King Robert and Queen Ermesinde and the grand feast shall be held upon the morrow. Okay. Looks like King Robert's winning. Now, as Ermesinde, Rosby, and Robert Baratheon stand before the maiden to take up a holy vow of marriage, the great lords and ladies of the Iron Throne look on as he drapes the arms of House Baratheon around the bride to finally seal their marriage. Cool. He's not supposed to marry her. He's supposed to marry Cersei Lannister. But Ermesinde's fine. Alternate history, right? Now, interestingly, despite the fact that he's winning the battles, he's still getting his ass kicked in this war. He's lost control. 85% war score from occupations. He's winning the battles overall. But the occupation score is huge. And that must be, I'm guessing, what's happening over here. Yeah, he's got this land over here that's just really easy for them to get to because it's surrounded by enemies. He might actually lose this Crown Authority war. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Robert and Ermesinde are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone. Fine tradition. She's 26. She's craven, wroth, proud, cynical. She has positive piety. It's not fair. King Robert I's wedding is over, and it is now time to begin the long way home. After the music, the entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Gain 40 prestige for having attended the wedding. Very nice. A daughter was born to Crichton and Lithene. Is Lithene, I think, my lover? It is. I bet I get an event right now saying it's a bastard. Saying it's mine. Is it mine? Did I make the baby? No? Apparently it was not mine. Okay, the war's turning quickly now. These battles continue to add up. We've collected an 8 gold tithe. And we've fulfilled our ambition to amass wealth. Wonderful. Now, what do I want to do? Should I try to befriend King Robert? What would I gain by doing that? Success condition. Liege needs to have an opinion of at least 100. His opinion of me is actually right now at 71. I could almost get him in my... I could almost please him. I just need to continue to join his wars. And I could send my chancellor to try to improve relations. That would make him like me, which would potentially... I mean, he already likes me. But, I mean, I think that him being my friend could get me more stuff. And these other options aren't very good. So let's try it. Let's try to befriend King Robert. Littlefinger must negotiate his way around the court. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna now send our guy to... yeah, fabricating is not gonna happen, I think. So we'll fabricate, or try to improve diplomatic relations here. See if we can get an improved relationship with King Robert. We could change our laws. Currently on agnatic, cadliatic primogeniture. There's no reason for it, really. I have no children. Poor Littlefinger. Now we have the ability to spend our money, though. We actually have even higher stewardship after having amassed wealth. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking... improving the castle is a massive boost to the garrison, but it doesn't really improve income. So I think I'm going to just focus on income. And this one's clearly the best. Let's see, though. 150 gold. Do we have anything that lowers the cost of building things? This lowers build time. This here can lower it by 25%. Let's just see if it makes sense. Right now, collecting taxes is increasing revenue by 25%. I'm not going to do the math on it, but I think getting that building done faster... Ooh, there's a 8% chance of sabotage. I think getting the building done faster would be more important, so let's try that. We're going to do Castle Town. Takes 308 days. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I do this. Change it to that. Does it change? Yeah, 216, so an extra 100 days. That's like a third of a year. I think that's worth it. I could be wrong on the math. Somebody who's better at the math on the spur of the moment, go ahead and prove me wrong. Show me why it was the wrong idea. Your Septon, Yon, was cornered by a desperate crowd of beggars in Midlore Point and has been seriously wounded while giving alms to the poor in your name. Charity can be dangerous. So I lose prestige for trying to increase my piety. Well, damn. So Johann is wounded. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.